Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm sitting here at my Lord Ganesh shrine and chanting mantras. And you know what? Look down here. We got some sacred prasadam, some holy candy. Yum! I'm loving that. You see, in the Hindu tradition, anything offered to a deity, particularly food items, becomes what is known as prasadam. It means consecrated food, sacred. It's become imbued with divinity. And so it's kind of like the Catholic tradition of communion, where you have transubstantiation, where the presence of Christ enters into the bread. Well, it's believed in the Hindu faith that the presence of the God enters into any item offered to him. So our beautiful chocolates back here are now holy items. I don't know about you, but I like any religion where chocolate can become a sacrament. I really do. And I mean that sincerely. I'm not being blasphemous. So, there you go. Many years ago, I used to live near a Hindu temple, and I would always go over there to the rituals. And I used to love it. And I will never forget, it was probably near Christmas time one year, and a lady arrived at the temple with a giant bag, and it was literally filled with, remember the Hershey Kisses, how they come out with Christmas time with the red and silver and green and gold foil? She had a massive bag filled with chocolate Hershey Kisses. And the priest that I knew at the temple there, he took the candy and put it in beautiful little silver bowls, and at all the altars in the temple, he offered the candy to the gods. And I just never seen that. I was used to the traditional Indian offerings, where they'd offer coconut or water. And to see them offer Hershey Kisses, I just thought that was amazing. It really inspired me. And I never forgotten it. And I was a little shocked. And the priest comes up, he said, would you like some prasadam? And he gave me Hershey Kisses. And I was like, oh my God. I said, this can be offered to the deities? He said, oh yes, anything can be offered. So I love that. And I'll never forget that lady. She's a Hindu lady in her beautiful sari, carrying in this big bag of chocolate. And they put it in beautiful silver bowls and offered it at all the shrines. And I just loved it. And I know that they offered it to Lord Ganesha's shrine, because, I was always praying at Ganesha's shrine when I'd go there. And I thought, how amazing. And it's stuck with me ever since. So I know that I can offer chocolate to Lord Ganesh, and he loves it. Well, I'm just getting ready to go outside and have a little walk. And I thought you guys like to come along. Maybe we'll just take a walk and see if we see anything unique in the skies, any UFOs or strange things. And, I have to tell you, here on Lord Ganesha's altar, I forgot to tell you, I came in today and I looked and I said, where's Lord Ganesha's water glass? Of course, at first I was like excited. I thought, maybe he dematerialized it and drank it and took it into the spirit world. But my mom saw me later. My mom says, oh, I cleared that glass out of your room since you didn't finish drinking the water. I said, Mom, that was an offering glass for Lord Ganesh. And she says, oh, well, it's gone now. I said, never mind. It's like she doesn't understand us. But she thought I was drinking the water and just set it down there. She took Lord Ganesha's water. Lord Ganesh has a great humor, so I don't think he's going to be offended or mad, or she doesn't know. But I had to explain to her she can't just go take stuff off the altar like that. It was purposely put there. Anyways, let's go out and see what there is to see. Well, we're going to see if we can get Mom's little chihuahua to go outside, because he's been all wound up today. I don't know where he is. Jake, where are you? There he is. There's little Jake. You want to say hi to the YouTubers, Jake? There he is. Hey, you want to go outside? You want to go out? All right, we're going to go out. He's so cute. Well, we're going to go out, guys. Come on, Jake. Come on, boy. Let's go out. There he goes. I have to keep an eye on him. He likes to run around the neighborhood sometimes. Ooh, it's gotten cool out here. You know, it feels like it's going to rain today. Look at that sky. It's really overcast. Wow. I didn't think it'd be this cloudy this quick. It was clear earlier, then it got a little cloudy, but now it's really cloudy. I heard on the weather report they're saying that rain is going to come, so we'll see. But anyways, you know, I love being down here at my mom's because they've got this beautiful open yard. Oh, and there's my sister-in-law's dogs. We have to go see them. These are her little puppies. She just got them a few months ago. This one on the left, his name is Bird, the little white one on the left. Hi, Birdie Boo. Hey, Birdie Boo, there you are. Oh, and this other one, the beagle, is Duke. Oh, and there's Johnny. He's the old one. He's like 20 years old. Hey, Johnny. Aren't they precious? Oh, I love you guys. How you doing? Yeah, they love to play. They're so friendly. Yes. I'm so happy to see you. Yes, I am. Isn't that sweet? They're precious. I tell you, it's so nice down here. It's always peaceful. But I thought I'd show you a few kind of mystical things in my parents' yard. Several years ago, probably 20 years ago, I got my dad a gazing ball for his lawn. He always liked them. And I got him here, and you can see this. This is his blue gazing ball. And this gazing ball comes out of the old tradition of witches, because they used to actually be made of silver, and they were believed to deflect evil, and people would put them outside their houses or inside their houses. Nowadays, of course, they come in all colors. This is an old one. It's made of solid glass. It's just beautiful. It's a lovely ball. It's about 10 inches in diameter, 12 inches. But I just love it. So it's kind of cool. My dad's had that for like 20 years. He always loved it. And then, you know, over here is a beautiful St. Francis statue. And I bought this for my parents probably, wow, this is probably close to 30 years ago, actually. God, I'm getting old. But it was about 30 years ago I bought that for them. And my mom and dad love gardening. And they, you know, I said, well, who's better for them to have in their garden than good old St. Francis? So I got them St. Francis. And he's really old, and he's been around almost 30 years. And he's still with them. He's moved to 3 different homes. He used to be up in Alexandria, Virginia. Then he moved to the Shenandoah Valley, and then to here where we are now. So he's definitely traveled some. But I'm so glad I got this for my parents. You know, when I first got it, my father was a little bit like, what's that? I said, it's a saint statue. He said, oh, I'm not Catholic. I said, you don't have to be Catholic? Anyways, he got to like St. Francis, and he used to always tuck here in his arm, his little area you can put stuff. He would put a beer can in there and offer beer to St. Francis. I always thought that was kind of cool. Of course, probably our Catholic neighbors didn't like that, but I don't care. I thought it was great. My dad came to love St. Francis. Anyways, it's really cool, but it feels good out here. So I thought we'd just have a little walk, you know. Back behind my parents' place here is a nature reserve. So I walk out here and just see what there is to see. Hey, boy. Hey, Duke. I like this field. I think I'm going to try to come out here and do a ritual. You see how big this open place is? This is just kind of a, I don't think it belongs to anybody. I think it's just county property, actually. But my dad, when he was alive, used to cut the grass out here. He took care of it. Now they have new people cutting it. I think the city cuts, but he used to take care of it just as a hobby. But as you can see, it's really lovely here. This is a nature preserve. It's actually been set aside for wildlife, and there are a number of wild animals here. We've got deer back here. I've seen raccoon. We've got foxes, a lot of animals. So it's a nature preserve. And it borders right here on this beautiful little woodland here. But this is wonderful. You can come out, just feel the energy. Ooh. Ooh, now I'm dizzy. Anyways, but I'm so glad you guys are here with me. And, you know, I'm not seeing any UFOs, but I tell you, at nighttime, it's going to be raining tonight, so that's why I'm doing this early. In fact, I just felt sprinkled now. At nighttime, when it's clear, the stars are amazing out here. But, you know, if you want to, you know, watch UFOs, it's really important that you get out in a place where you can have open sky. Not so much in the city because there are a lot of skyscrapers. Like where I live, it's hard to see anything. But out here you can see we got a vast vista of sky. And that's important, you know? If you get out and walk and just study the sky, you'll learn a lot of things. You'll learn the airplane patterns, the helicopter flight paths, and you'll know kind of what to expect in what areas of the sky. And that's always helpful because when you see something that is not following the pattern, it'll really stand out. Like where I live, I know the exact flight paths, and whenever I see a plane deviate, I know something's up. It's usually a sign of weather that's coming, or it means something serious is going on. So learning and knowing the flight paths is really an important part of ufology. So get out, walk, look at the skies. You know, even though it's cloudy today, you know, you never know. A UFO could just emerge out of the clouds. And I've seen films of days just like today where it's cloudy and yet a UFO comes out. You see what I'm saying? So it is. I think it's great just to get out and look at it all. You know, I tell you, when you're in a place that's really beautiful, sometimes it's easy to get distracted from watching the skies because look at these beautiful flowers here on this tree. I don't know if this is dogwood flowers. I'm not sure, but I think it might be dogwood. But it's just lovely. Look at these. Just amazing. Can you see that, guys? Look how big they are. That one's a lovely example there. Blessings to you, tree, our friend. And here's some little buds about to come out. I tell you. But we have to get back to watching the skies here. You know, I encourage all of you, when you're watching videos of people that are looking for UFOs, watch behind them as well. Because like I might be talking to the camera, I might have a UFO go right by and not see it. So, you know, I need you guys to help watch as well. So if you help me watch, then we're a team and we're working on it together. You know what I'm saying? It's just starting to sprinkle now. I'm glad I came out when I did. I heard the rain's going to set in. It's going to rain all night. I'm not thrilled about that, but that's how it's going to be. You know, it's good to break up your routine now and then. You know what I mean? Today I'm wearing my little witch pendant. See, this is a witch in her robes walking under the moonlight. There's a little pentacle with it. I just love it. I'm a big fan of jewelry. Isn't that wonderful? You see, Wicca is something that permeates my whole life. I live it. I wear it. I embrace it. Brings joy to me, you know. Wow, the rain's starting to pick up. I'll probably have to go back inside soon. But until it starts going, we're going to enjoy a little more. I want you guys to look how massive these trees are here. They're beautiful. Stretches up into the sky. Giant oak tree. It's lovely. Look how this bush has grown here around this bird house. The birds live in here. This beautiful vine growing around their home. Isn't that lovely? You know, a lot of you have been writing to me and you've been saying how much you enjoy my vlog series, how much you enjoy when I go out walking. And we're definitely going to be doing more and more of this. And also, I was going to tell you guys, you know, I'm doing all my videos now, as much as I can, in high definition. I found that, you know, using the high definition camera is really working better with YouTube. It seems like YouTube really prefers it. My videos seem to be getting more distribution. So I'm glad for that. We're going to be having some improvements at Spirit Channel. I'm going to get some new lighting soon, and professional video lighting, and we might even explore some green screen options too. So going to be a lot of fun stuff. So I just hope that you'll stay with us. As I'm walking in these woods, I'm thinking about the Green Man, and look at this big growth here of greenery. This is very much Green Man sort of energy around this. This is this giant tree that goes all the way up. As you can see within the greenery growing here, you can see the face of the Green Man if you look carefully. I swear I see him right up there in the middle. Look at that. Looks like he's peering out at us. See, it's so important that you just get out and connect back to Mother Earth. Walking on the soil heals you. Being with the greenery is life force. I sometimes wonder why humans didn't end up being green, because we are connected to the earth. And maybe we are green in some way. We look green if we're ill. But you see, greenery is life force. Wherever you see greenery, that means life is present. So think about that. Next time you're out walking, realize that you are surrounded by life on all sides. And look at Jake. He sees the rain coming. Jake does not like the rain. He's ready to go in. Huh? You want to go in, boy? By the way, here's my mom's little fairy that I got her for Mother's Day. Isn't that cute? You ready to go in, Mr. Jake? He looks disgusted. He's like, get me out of this rain. All right, I'm opening the door. Watch how good he is. He goes right on in. He knows to get out of the rain. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad I went outside when I did, because I probably won't be able to film outside anymore today. But that's all right. We're in safe and sound, away from the storm. And I can tell a storm is coming because little Jake's already jumped in his bed. He always runs to his bed when a storm comes. You scared of the storm, Boo? Poor thing. Well, guys, I also want to give a big shout out and say thank you. So many of you have been donating to the disaster relief for Hurricane Harvey in Texas. As many of you know by now, there's been a terrible hurricane. Millions of people have been displaced. It's going down as one of the worst flooding scenarios in American history. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm asking that each member here at Spirit Channel, or if you're not a member, if you're just a viewer, donate $10 to the American Red Cross. I'm going to put the link below this video. They're asking if you can. Now, you don't have to, but they're asking if you can at least to donate $10. You can certainly do more, and many of our subs have, and I want to say thank you. I'll just give a few shout outs here. I'm not going to give too many details, but Gordon from Scotland, who's one of our viewers. Thank you, Gordon. Gordon made a donation to the American Red Cross. Cornelia made a donation to the American Red Cross. My buddy Krista, she made a donation to the American Red Cross. Lori made a donation. We've got Darlene, who made a donation. Carrie made a donation. Melanie made a donation. Amy made a donation. And Debbie also. And there are many others. But I want to say thank you. And if you haven't heard, what we're doing is for everybody who makes a donation to the American Red Cross, I ask that you kind of try to give me a copy of your receipt to show that you made a donation. Just do a screenshot or take a photo and send it to me of the screen, or however else you can do that. And for what I'm going to do is next Thursday, I'm going to do a drawing. And whoever is drawn, they will win a private hour session with me. And that's a pretty good deal because my private readings are $150 usually. But for your Red Cross donation, if you say make a $10 donation, you get drawn. You get a free hour reading. It's going to be you and I one-on-one. We can do it by telephone, Skype, or in person. and you'll get a full hour with me for a private session. So that's going to be one of my contributions. And I'm doing this as a fundraiser to help those who are suffering. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take our list of names here. And actually, let me fold it over here. I don't want anybody to read it. It's private. You don't have to tell anybody. But anyways, I'm going to put the list of names so far that I've got here folded up in front of Lord Ganesh. And Lord Ganesh is the, deity. He brings protection, financial blessings, removal of obstacles. And so I offer this Lord Ganesh to you. I bring before you, my Lord, the names of those who have been so kind and generous to donate. I ask, Lord Ganesh, that you give them a special blessing for all who are able to help those in need. Help them so that whatever they need in their life, they will receive. Help them to have prosperity and peace, and allow them the blessing of wealth that they may continue to give to those in need. And so today I bring to you this list of names, and I place it here before you, my wonderful Lord Ganesh. And I thank you for the blessing that you bring to so many people's lives, and especially for those here on this list. I commend them to your sacred blessing and care. So mote it be. Well, Tubies, I am so thankful for you being here. I'm sorry we didn't get to stay outside longer and see any UFOs, but that's okay. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know what to do, yet, depending on the weather, but maybe tomorrow we can go down to the beach together and do a little bit of sea magic, a little water magic, earth magic. So depending on the weather, if it stops raining, we may do that tomorrow. But either way, we're going to have some fun, so definitely be here. You guys are the best. I love you. I want to give you a big kiss. Some blessings to all you. Thank you to all of you who've been donating to the Hurricane Harvey relief. If you still want to donate, I'm taking donations all the way till next Thursday. Put your comment, or put your the link is what I'm trying to say. I can't talk to it. The link to Hurricane Harvey donations, the Red Cross, is in the info box below this video. So just click on that link. That'll put you into where you can donate. And Say Goodbye was not making any money for this, okay? All of that, that's why I want to go straight to Red Cross. Don't send me any money. Send it straight to the people that are going to help the people. You guys are the best. I love you. Keep it here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And until then, may you always blessed be.